Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Best Food. So in
I'm
today,
Josie.
we are doing a Josie Skeleton slash Dark Josie um showcase. So she first spawns in as just basic Josie Siphoner with 200 health and 650 magic, and she has three styles: her Christmas style, her basic style, and her usually her school uniform. Let's do this style. She spawns in
I'm
with
Josie.
zero magic, but the magic that she spawns with is 650. And she says, I'm Josie. And she spawns with the Mora Miserium and a ritual set. And her basic keybinds before she uses her Mora Miserium is Siphon, Telekinetic Push, Pain Infliction, and Punch. So if you throw her, there's little like cracks there, and she wakes up.
You needed me because without me,
1,200 magic.
you would have never survived.
And she goes, "You needed me, and without me, you would never survive." Then she gets new keybinds. She gets petrification, sleep induction, dark face, and she self heal, Osix, siphon, change outfit, levitation, siphon, just siphon, and then she gets teleport. So, and she spawns with a ritual set as well, just like Hope. So yeah, let's use her keybinds. But before we do, let me just get my ult account in here to be someone. And yes, she can turn it into a heretic. But her first keybind is Mass Siphon with Siphon that only takes her magic 500 magic. But yeah, her next, and then after that is her keybind, which is Control Teacher outfit. No, sorry. That's teleport. Teleport is control. Let's just look like that. Her outfit swap is 0.
Because this look is here to stay.
And she goes, because this look is here to stay. She changes into her second outfit. Then if you do it again, she changes back into this one and says, this look is here to stay again. She says that as well. Let's do her math back. Let's get let's just get a basic heretic in here, like Valerie. Just so we have someone to siphon us more magic when we can't use Mass Siphon. Let's get her to walk over here. Okay. Next, keybind is Levitation, which you just click the button and then she can fly and levitate, and she only can do this for about a couple seconds. Falls down. Yeah, if you're too high when she does it, it does make a breaking ankle sound and you fall to the ground. Next ability is her basic Siphoner, which siphon the first thing. Pretty good magic fast. And the longer you hold it, the longer it goes. Until you reach max magic, which it should stop at max magic. Watch it. Yes, at max magic, she does stop siphoning. Her next keybind is huge. It snaps anyone you have more power than, or anyone who doesn't have any magic whatsoever, it snaps them. Or if it's a vampire or a werewolf or something. Let me just change my style real quick.
This look is
I like
here to
this style better.
stay.
Next ability is just her basic witch push, her telekinetic push. Has like that. Next we have pain infliction, looks like this, which pain infliction, like I said, control is teleport, which is just does this black and purple swirl and she teleports wherever your mouse clicks. And if the place is too far for her to teleport to, it won't work. So if I go and find a place that is too far away to teleport to, it won't work. But as you can see, she can teleport pretty far though. And she does walk pretty fast. After she uses levitate because it has a little effect on her. Okay, now let's siphon her. Get our magic back up. Just fast siphon. There you go. Her next keybind after that is petrification, which just looks like this. She says that's strike 3, and she turns them into stone. And the person cannot reset while being turned into stone. Same with Bonnie's stone turn. And on their screen it says petrification. Your flesh has been completely petrified by Dark Josie. And if I try to reset, it says you cannot reset now. You can't reset now with an exclamation mark. Wait for them to not be stone anymore. Her next ability, though, is Dark Face, which just looks like this. Doesn't take any magic to use her Dark Face. But basically, it just looks like that. It doesn't take any of her magic to do it, by the way. Next is Sleep Induction, which just looks like this. Which for some reason it does not like to work. 1 second. But yeah, sleep induction does not like to work, I guess. Guess we'll just move on to the next keybind, which is self-heal. So now if I get Valerie to attack, let's get her to get me like down really low, just so I can show you how fast it can heal you.
It is serious. I was like, you're being a fucking.
Okay, now that I'm low, let's get her. Let's wait till I get up. Okay, so self heal looks like this, which is R. Basically, she closes her eyes and it gets that purple and black swirl around her. She moves back and forth a little bit, and then it heals her back up pretty quickly. Sleep induction still doesn't want to work. But now we'll finally move on to her keybinds. Her first keybind is Locutio Maxima, which is basically like Hope's Locutio, but it is red. And that's what it sounds like. She says Locutio Max, and you can hear Hope in the background say Tem. Next, she has Ventus, which you have to be close, but yeah, far from the character, and basically she says, and blast the person. And basically, and the blast actually does blast the person pretty far. Look at how far she went, which is crazy. Now, let's mass siphon. The next spell, yeah, basically is just using black magic to make the person's nose bleed, damaging them. She says Nvidia, the person's nose bleeds, and it damages them just a teensy bit, not too much. Next, I think she does have a voice line for Incendia, if I am correct. But her Incendia does do purple flames on the person. Let's do a tour. And then use my mass siphon ability. Next spell she does have is Ascend, which does lift up the person. So you say, she says Ascendo and lifts you up. Like that. And you get lifted up pretty high. And then after a while, you get slammed back down to the ground. Her next keybind is Autem, which she just says Autem, and it creates a earthquake around on the map. In this little in this little area. And then after a second, it stops. Sorry, trying to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, yeah. Her next keybind is the same as Hope, Heratamai, Yoku Yumigara Shitamare. She just says the spell, and it's a Japanese black magic purge spell which knocks out any player that is close enough to you. And since they were right next to me when I did the spell, it didn't affect them. It does go pretty far. Little area, because I don't want her to be in the river. Okay. Now, her next thing is her summoning spell, which is the same as Hope's, but it just has, I think it has a, different, voice line. But this is where the Salvatore School is supposed to be, but they are not finished doing it yet, since this game recently just got updated. Yes, it is the same one as Hope's. Perdvenia Survenio Adavor. You just type space, Valerie. Oh, sorry. I typed her name in wrong. Oopsie whoopsie doopsie. I think I should be able to just summon them by their name. So, 9, 1, 2, 4. No. Okay, so I have to summon the character. 1 second. I forgot how to spell Valerie because I'm stupid. But, let me just look real quick. There you go. Pardvania, Chenvania Adavor, V, capital V, A, L, E, R, I, E? How do you spell it? I think that's how you spell it. Now, you type in the character's name, just their first name, and then you have to hold the ritual set in your hands. Basically, she just puts it down on the ground, and then she starts saying stuff. I'm After she's done doing it, I think she does laugh, like that, and then she summons the person. Just like that. Now, she does have the same spell as Hope, which is Corporisiguido, which just makes the person not be able to move. And it says Shy Boy 28 that 24 casted a Mobilis on you. Like always. Next spell she does have is Finitas. So Finitas basically binds the target to the ground. So, it just binds them to the ground anywhere. And it works only on one person.
I just bound you to this cabin. You're trapped here forever.
And as you can see, she says, Finitas, I just bound you to this cabin. You're trapped here forever. Now, let's head on to my spell. But let's cut it off. Valerie, if the spell. Okay, so Valerie. And it says on her screen, you have passed out after being in contact with black magic, and it'll say on their screen, I remember what he did to me, or I remember. Yeah, or I remember it now. Like that. Okay, next. Her last thing, I think that was it. But yes. Thank you all so much for joining me, Bestie Boos. Love you all so much. You guys are the best people ever. I will not make you. But anyways, Bestie Boos, I hope you all have a good day. And before we go, let's do one of her last keybinds, last spells, which every witch has, that has a voice line to it, Ad Sonum.
Ad Sonum.
All she does is say Ad Sonum, and that's it. But anyways, bye.